Hey everybody, what's going on? It's me, Truck Driver Sean. So today it's with immense amount of pride and pleasure that I bring to you a really cool joint project I did with the folks at Gup Tech. I kind of put them up against the impossible task. I wanted them to make something that really didn't exist in their portfolio with pieces in their portfolio. So instead of just going and doing the simple thing, which has been like, okay, he wants these three to kind of work together, we'll put these three boards in and jump this one over here and jump that one over there to get to work. They designed from the ground up a whole entire circuit board and built the biggest pedal they have in their whole entire history of making pedals at Gup Tech. This pedal is called the TDS Evil Donkey, or the Evil Donkey if you don't want to like, and dogs. That's right. Dogs. Can't hate them because they're awesome, but man, they're a pain in the ass. They bark at everything. But yeah, anyhow, I'm going to play it a little bit without turning any knobs. I'm literally going to just turn it right on. I'm using the Republic Amps X amp because it just has a really cool, you can, without the amp sounding like shit, you can actually turn everything down so you can show what a pedal will do. It's a great platform amp. If you want to put your money in the right place for an American-made amp, I'd go talk to that guy. Seriously, it's a great amp. I'm going to use the Evil Donkey. I have a Fortin 2x12 mic'd up, loaded with V30s. And this is a Gorilla M something 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 smoke. I have a pick here somewhere. Yes, a pop. All right, let's jam some shit. All right, so as you can, whoa, that's running a little hot. There we go, turn that shit down. All right, so as you can tell, this thing is high gain, super, super high gain. So lo and behold, that is just with the gain adjustment on. No boost. The noise gate is on all the time. And it's a pretty sensitive gate, so you can turn it all the way down. If, you know, and you can play your cleans through it, you're not going to have a problem. The way I have it run up, I'm going to turn everything off. All right. Everything is off. So this is what the Republic sounds like where I have it. I have the gain turned way down. I've kind of got everything set up the middle. So here we go. As you can tell, right down the middle of the road, it's all pretty fair, I'd say. So what we're going to do now is obviously, you know, this is what you get with just the Republic. Duh. Which, by the way, in no way is a horrible sound. Now we're going to kick on the gain adjustment. So as you can tell, there's a huge difference just going from one to the other. I will think around here and switch it back and forth just so you get a good grip on it, all right? All right, as you can see, get a really good, fat, juicy gain adjustment, sort of like what a preamp would do, but not quite exactly like a preamp. It's supposed to be a preamp, but I think this is a happy accident. What it does is it's more like a gain adjustment. Like it takes maybe a gain structure that's not super duper awesome and like pushes it over the top. So that's what you have on the top, which is made around their VJ5 preamp. So what we're going to do now is we're going to boost it. All right? Because we boost everything here on the Truck Driver Sean channel. We boost the shit out of stuff. So here we go. So as you can tell, she just kills. It will kill. So here's the lovely thing about it. All right. So you have this noise gate in there. You can turn it all the way off. And you get that fucking noise. You just turn up a little bit. A little bit. Quiet now. Thank you. And it's a STFU knob for shut the fuck up. All right. It's one knob. It's a one trick pony. You can get this thing so tight you can do the genty stuff where it shuts your note right off after you hit it. You call it cheap gent for the cheap genter hat. All right. So you basically you can control this thing any way you want. So here's where this thing actually kind of gets a little magical. We're going to turn off the preamp. And we're going to turn off the boost. All right. So again, we're going back to just the Republic, and then we're going to turn on just the boost. So obviously that boost is set up for running the gain to tighten up that chubby gain structure of the gain. So we're going to manipulate this a little bit because pretty much it's turned off. All right. So let's play around with it a little bit. So you can tell, you can use it just as an overdrive or as a boost if you want to, all right? Now people be like, why do I need the evil donkey? Technically you don't. Go buy individual pieces, but I wanted everything in one box. Sort of like, I'm a traveling guy, all right? So I don't want to carry 3 or 4 fucking pedals with me everywhere I go. So this one here kind of fixes everything. All right, if I don't like the gain structure, what I'm using, like say I go to jam with somebody like, here's a Marshall JCM, whatever the hell this shit piece of amp is, and, you know, I slap this thing on it and I fix the gain structure to what I like. I like a more aggressive modern tone and not really a big fan of the Marshall sound. Or, it just needs to be boosted. I got a boost. Everything needs a noise gate. I don't give a shit. You're like, I don't use a noise gate. Yeah, and I know. I know you don't use a noise gate. Playing high gain, bitch, use a noise gate. So you got a noise gate built in. And if you don't want to use either one of those, the noise gate is still effective. All right? So if we turn everything down, or turn it off, I should say, whoops. We get everything turned off here. See how you can hear it hissing in the background? It go bye-bye. And still cuts through. All right? That's pretty much it. So other things that are really good is you have a PA out. So you can go direct into your PA, and as long as it's a powered PA, you can use this as a preamp. In version 1, which is this version right here, the super high gain stuff is going to be a little bit of a problem. It's not really pushing the gain that I'd like to see from it. But then again, I am also a gainiac, and I like my gain through the goddamn roof. So version 2 will have possibly a little bit more, or they can add a diode or something to it to kind of get me to where I want to be. But that's the thing. I'm kind of trying to get this thing put together for my own uses. So I know everybody else will be like, oh, I'd like to see this, I'd like to see that. But really, at the end of the day, folks, I want this thing to work for me. If you happen to like it, awesome. And then who knows? I might not want to change anything. I'm going to sit with it for a couple days. There's 2 that have not sold yet. I'm going to take one of them out on the road with me next week. I'm going to put it in a nice little thing so it's all protected so I don't mess up someone's pedal. Where there was only 6 in the first batch, I decided I'm going to sell all 6. And then just order another batch. Yeah, so there will be another batch. But yeah, pretty much you also have key in, key out, effects loop in and out. You can run it through the effects loop. You can run it through the front of the amp. You can run it 4-cable method. Yeah, it's super versatile, and you should be able to use it with any power amp. Unfortunately, I don't think it will go straight into your DAW and do any good unless you have good IR packs. If you got good IR packs, you probably can. Depending on what you're running. I'm real stupid when it comes to that stuff, so I'm probably talking out my ass right now. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to shut this thing off, unplug that. We're going to come in. We're going to take a little bit better look at the Evil Donkey. Go over what the switches are, what they do, and take a sweet look at that donkey's ass. All right, let me unhook shit, and we'll be right back. Like in a snap, like this. What is going on, everybody? It's me, Truck Driver Sean, and I'm back to give you a look at this. That is the TDS Evil Donkey. Or if you don't want to say my stupid moniker, just the Evil Donkey. Look at the ass on that thing. Badonka donk. We like them thick. Mm-hmm. All right, so Emily, I don't know if you pronounce it Emily or Emily. Either way, that lady over at Gup Tech killed it. I love that donkey. That is so awesome. You got my obnoxious logo stuck in right there. Of course, you got Gup Tech with the Canadian maple leaf because they are proud Canadians. Which, by the way, I use a lot of Canadian gear in this video today, just so you know. I've been wearing a Canadian hat. Peace, Rev. All right, so as you can see, you got all your little hookups. Engage. The noise gate stays on all the time. It is always active. Unless you're running in PA mode, then it is not active at all and cannot be activated. No idea why. I don't understand that shit, so fuck it. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. So the main part of this beast is up here. This is your preamp, or as I like to call it, it's like a game changer. Instead of a game changer, it's a gain changer. It kind of flavors and it manipulates gain on the amp. All right, it's a preamp, but I'm finding a different use for it that seems to be very, very good. So you have treble, mid, bass, gain. Which look at where that gain is. Yeah, I didn't even touch on that gain. Like seriously, did not touch it. Then you have volume, presence, and depth. All right, so basically everything you'd expect to find on a preamp. Then you have the shut the fuck up knob, which is your noise gate, which is the Sun Circuit by Gup Tech. All right, so essentially, like I said, this is like three things kind of amalgamated into one, and they all talk to each other. So it's kind of like having a pedal board in a box at a fraction of the price of buying the individual pedals. Like seriously. All of this shipped to your house for $300. Shipping included and everything. $300. You can't really buy nothing of this caliber for $300. It's a steal. And it's built awesome. So this right here is the boost, and that has the Sean knob, which is, like I said, I'm a gainiac, so as to have a little bit of fun. I did not name that pen. I did not name that knob, just to put that out there, but it's funny. It's one of the things I love about Gup Tech. They have a great sense of humor, and they're super awesome people. They just happen to run an awesome business. All right, so you have your bite and your tight. All right, so your bite kind of plays with the mid-range, how it's going to behave a little bit, sort of like, you know, what you get from parallel overdrives. Pretty much every company makes parallel overdrive now, so I don't want to hear any shit about it. And the tight is, well, it is what it says. It kind of curves it back the other way and gives you more of that like tka, you know, that you get when things are super duper tight. But yeah, then over here you have where it plugs into the power supply, which it does run off a 9-volt. So you can put this right on your pedal board or on your fly rig, and it's perfect size. It fit right in your gig bag. It'll also fit in the center part of your hard shell case. So if you're one of these gigging musicians that hates backline gear, I hate being backlined. I hate it more than anything on the planet. When I can't bring my own gear, I cry like a little baby. This right here, keep that in there, and they're like, oh hey, we got you this super awesome like Marshall MG, and you're like, oh my god, no problem. Bam! The evil donkey will fucking fix it. It does. The evil donkey fixes shit. It's good. Don't let the name mislead you. He might be evil. He might be a donkey. He might have the world's biggest ass of any donkey on the planet. Which, by the way, that was not modeled after my ass. All the jokes about that, I know you guys said it to be mean. I laughed my ass off because some of those things are fucking funny. There's already memes about that donkey's ass in my face. It's fantastic. I have the best people on earth follow me. I don't know if you follow me just to irritate me, but I'm finding that shit hilarious. So if you're trying to upset me, you failed, because it's fucking hilarious. Because funny is funny, folks. All right. But anyway, there you go. That is the TDS Evil Donkey, built by Gup Tech for my dumbass. Huge thank you going out to Gup Tech, because without them, this idea doesn't exist. I have been trying to get this thing built for years. People always say like, oh, that's an interesting thing to look at. No one's actually ever built it. They did. And it's pretty phenomenal what it does. It's a little different than everything else out there. That's another thing I like about it. There's a couple things I want to change on it for version 2. But it's one of those things that as get my hands on these and get using them, of course you're always going to want to change a little something, because it depends on what amp I'm using. Like I've used it through 3 amps, and 1 amp, it's a no bueno. It's no good with that amp. I don't know why that amp just does not like it. All it does is squeal and behaves badly. All the other amps work fine on, so fuck it, right? All right, very cool. Anyhow, there's 2 of these left as of right now when I'm filming. So when they're gone, they're gone. And then we'll have another batch coming. So don't worry. I know it's Christmas time. Everybody's like worried about, oh my God, I've got so many messages like, I ain't got the money for that right now. Don't worry. I'm going to have another batch made. I promise. And I think just to be fun and to be silly, because Gup Tech loves to be fun and silly, I think every batch will have 2 different colors. Why not? It's an option. So far, they've never told me no, so I just think it'd be interesting. But if this thing does really well, then we'll always have purple and green are kind of like my colors. But I am a super big fan of this. I really am. This looks awesome. The black with the gray donkey and the red tail, the red horns. I like it. This color here. The only thing I would change would be the color of the knobs. I think they look kind of cool as red knobs. Yeah. I think red would look way better. Except for the shut the fuck up one. That one can be white. It should stand out because it's the shining star of this thing. Noise gates kick ass. I don't care what anybody says. Anyhow, thank you all for tuning in. Listen to me run my suck hole. If you have any questions about this, and you'll see a ton more videos with this as I'm working with it. This is kind of like I sat down with it. I didn't have much of a runtime with it, so I could end up really figuring out something really cool with this that I didn't figure out today. So yeah, it's very cool. But for somebody who is a nobody to have your own stuff on the market, that's a gift. All right, never fucking forget it. It's a gift because I'm a freaking idiot who just basically chugs senselessly. All right, again, huge thanks to Gup Tech. Gear used today, I used a Gorilla guitar out of Canada. Actually, not too far from Gup Tech, oddly enough. Someday I gotta make a trip up there and go visit all those people. And I also used a Republic Amps X amp and a Fortin 2x12 cab mic'd up with an SM57. All right, very cool. Again, any questions? Contact me. And don't forget, if you're watching this before Christmas Eve, we're doing the whole Gup Tech pedal board giveaway. All you gotta do is find the post where I talk about it. I'm not gonna put it in the comments down below because you can do a little bit of fucking work for free shit. All right? And leave the comment that I tell you to leave. I'll tell you the comment. Give me the free shiz. But you gotta find that post. Follow the directions. They're simple. They're so simple, a caveman and Luis Torres could do it. And by the way, you know that guy that now is going to be making my signature pickups? Voodoo Custom Pickups? This is actually his. I used Rich's pedal. So, yeah, I'm not afraid of using your shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to use everybody's just to make sure everything works, you know, quality control, make sure it has to make a little bit of noise because it's going to be, this one don't make any noise. That upsets me a little bit. But when I open it up, maybe I'll make sure I don't know, put a peanut in there or something. And I really got to figure out, like, I got to draw a big dick in there for my boy Rich. Because he wanted a big dick for Christmas. All right, very cool. Love y'all, man. Treat each other well. Bring metal to the children. Keep music evil. And most of all, don't be a dick. And go check out Gup Tech. They have a ton of pedals. When I say a ton of pedals, they're great. Their customer service is great. Their products are great. They're super fun. They're just a fun company. And they make great stuff. And their stuff is priced super reasonably. I was able to give this to you for $300 ship. Think about that. What do most people charge just for the preamp? $300. and you're getting a boost and a noise gate built in. Yeah, sound like pay for one, get two free type situation. All right, very good. Enough of me running my suck hole about my own shit. Have yourself a great day. Really. If you think you can't have a good day, just remember, you can make it a great day. You just gotta wanna. You gotta wanna make a good day. All right, I've embarrassed myself enough. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I had a lot of coffee, so yeah.